LADACIN Network has been providing services for over 70 years across the lifespan: early intervention, schools, child care, adult services, residential services. But over these past 16 months, it's been quite a different experience. When COVID hit in March of 2020, we immediately had to close our early intervention programs. Early intervention moved to a telehealth model where they geared up for occupational, physical, and speech therapy and education in the parent's home. Our school programs flipped instantly to a virtual platform. They were ready to go the day after we closed our programs. And our child care program also used Zoom to connect with our families, and so did our adult day programs. It was really critical that we stayed in touch and connected with the 3,500 families that we serve. It was important for them to know that we were still here. So in our residential services, we have 9 residential facilities, and none of them were able to close at all. They were open 24/7. Staffing was difficult. Many staff were affected by COVID. It was tough. We provided the PPE, air purification systems, sanitization when needed. We did have a situation in one of our group homes where we had 6 tenants, and 3 of them became ill with COVID.
We were hit with the pandemic of COVID. Singer House Group Home was on lockdown since March 16. The staff at Singer House became positive with COVID. I knew what I was going to face then. I already knew and expected that our individuals were going to test positive. So I prepared myself mentally for the bad news. It was the most exciting day of all of our lives in here. When we opened those doors and we said, "You can come out," you could imagine, the wails of happiness that came from behind those doors. Thanks to all the support that we got from LADACIN and families, we were able to get through this really difficult time.
It was an amazing feat for the staff. They made sure that these clients were going to come through, and it was really a remarkable story. So as the environment improved, administrators in our maintenance department were preparing for our reopening of our programs. We have a very extensive and comprehensive reentry plan that covers each program and what the requirements are. And finally, we were able to reopen. Our child care was the first to reopen. They had the most stringent guidelines, and staff was amazing again. And they've been safe, and they've had very few incidents, and that was August of 2020 that they reopened. Our adult day programs and school programs were open briefly, then closed, then open. There was a little bit of a pivoting going on. And then they were able to reopen. The school programs reopened in January of 2021, and the adult day programs opened in May of 2021. We were able to do a very cool thing in the school side where we had this innovative technology called the swivel camera or robot cameras. So those children who were unable to return to school were able to participate in their classroom activities. Of course, I'm most proud of the staff. They were just incredible. It's not easy to wear a mask all day long. It's not easy to come into a situation where there may be people coming in who are positive. You may be exposed to COVID. However, they were so dedicated, and they did their jobs with a smile on their face. They made our clients and our students feel so welcome and loved and respected, as they always do. But these last 16 months, they've just been superheroes. That's what we call them, our superheroes. They really, really did a wonderful job and fought this virus together as a team. And during this time, we hold several special events a year to support our programs and services. So we moved to a virtual platform. We had a virtual marathon, a virtual polar plunge. We were able to hold 2 golf outings during this time, which were wonderfully successful. And I was just so appreciative of the community's support of our agency. Everyone was there for us, and I really felt like that was a pat on the shoulder and a thank you to our agency for continuing to support our clients and families during this pandemic. It was incredible.
COVID, we beat ya.